Cause yeah,
Olivia
messed up, but
she still got her beauty sponsorship.
Let's get into the tea. That's what everyone says nowadays, right? Let's get into the tea. Tea's the word for controversy and spicy stuff. Yeah? Okay. Yo guys, how's it going and welcome to yet another video on my channel. Today going into a bit of a different one. I usually react to like just YouTuber topics or videos, but today Olivia Jade and her college scandal slash scheme slash she got in illegitimately. Now, Olivia Jade is obviously a YouTuber with over 1 million subscribers, which is absolutely insane. The amount of time you need to dedicate to that, let alone going to college, is obviously just an insane amount. But I mean, somehow she managed to make it into college as well. Like, just an amazing person all around, I guess. You can get into college where people dedicate their entire life to, basically doing one thing over and over again, daily, in and out, ruining social lives, ruining interactions with people, just so they can get a chance at their dream job. And some people don't even make it, but she can do it all at once. But no, Olivia Jade was basically bribed into college with $500,000, which is absolutely insane. I mean, obviously any normal working family could do that. So if they really want to send their children to college, they can just hop on the train, $500,000, and they're in. Just in case you didn't take that as a meme, that was obviously a meme. I'm not saying you should do that. And also, a lot of people don't have the opportunity to do that in the first place. So it was a meme. But now, just looking at this information from the Daily Mail, as you can see here, one of her former classmates said all of this stuff about it. It just didn't make sense to me. She quoted, Olivia Jade's former classmate opens up about YouTubers cheating, shame, and admits she was always suspicious about how she had the time to study and be a successful social media star. Harlow Brooks was suspicious of how Olivia Jade was able to run a social media channel, study at her tough high school, and get into USC. She said the high school she lasted a week at was tougher than any college. Brooks wondered if Olivia had an arrangement with the school. It's like, as you can just see there, just let alone like one of her classmates basically saying like the amount of time she needed to dedicate was a lot more than she was doing, and obviously most people know that, to be honest with you, so I don't really need to bring it up. Like, the seriousness of this goes so far. Brooks claims some classmates were taking Adderall, on antidepressants, and took anti-anxiety medication due to immense pressure at the school. So like the fact that you just pay yourself in, and like there's people that's dealing with like so many problems just so they can work their ass off and get into the school is like just so disrespectful. I mean, I don't know if it's Olivia's like idea. I doubt it was, to be honest with you, but like if it was, like, it's just so bad. Even if it wasn't Olivia's idea, it's still obviously super bad.
And then the whole college thing, yep, I'm going. I'm living in a dorm with a roommate who's so sweet. With work, it's gonna be hard. Like my first week of school, I'm leaving to go to Fiji for work, and then I'll be in New York a bunch this year for work, and traveling to a different country because I'm creating something with this country, and that's for work. So
I mean, I guess on the bright side, you are definitely gonna have more time for college, since a lot of your work might be taken away with this whole scandal, since people don't want to be linked with you. Although you're probably not in the college anymore either, are you, to be honest?
I don't know how much of school I'm going to attend, but I'm going to go in and talk to my deans and everyone and hope that I can try and balance it all. But I do want the experience of like game days, partying. I don't really care about school.
I'll leave you on that one, boys. You're there for the game days, partying, and you don't really care about the school. Like, the fact you can be that ignorant and just not realize how serious this is. Like, did you actually go to them and be like, oh, could you spend $500,000 on this to get me into here because I want to party and go to game days? Like, the seriousness of this whole situation is just so insane. Could potentially destroy your career, but I mean, if you actually asked to go in just so you could go to party and game days, it completely blows my mind that you just wasted such a huge opportunity that you spent so much time building up and working for. Like, I mean, the fact that you might have destroyed your YouTube sponsorship chances and career in general, just makes the whole thing really stupid. Now, since all of you out there are probably thinking, well, you don't know the situation, all the people that work their ass off to get into the school, their situation they're in, let's actually take a look at what someone who actually worked to get into a college like this, their opinion on the situation, and talk about that.
I think that college athletes should get paid because of how demanding their schedule is. There is virtually no way for college athletes at the highest level to get jobs. They do not have the time.
I mean, just from the first clip alone, you can tell that it's really, really damn hard. Like, the fact she expects, well, not expects, but considers the fact that they should get paid by the amount of time they're dedicating their life to. Like, they can't even get a job, so they don't have another option or form of income. It's like, you can already tell that it's just mad hard from someone who's actually been there.
This is just an example of what my schedule was like. I would have to schedule all of my classes all back to back. And then right after that, I would have 1 hour, and then I would have to go to soccer practice. And that would take me to about 5 or 6, and then I would get home, and I would have that little amount of time to shower, eat, and do my homework.
Like, the fact that the schedule is just so tightly packed together, just like, it's so insane to me, because like, for a person like me, this is for me, like, this isn't for anything else or anyone else. Like, other people might have different opinions on this. But for me, I personally hate being locked into like a really tight schedule, since I know that I can't do anything that I want to do and my free time's basically gone. So being in that would basically kill me and destroy me mentally and completely as a person. I wouldn't be able to handle that. Like, if you can handle it, like, fair enough. But the fact you've got to dedicate every waking moment to making your career a reality is just so mind-boggling to me.
When I exited the team, because if you follow my channel, I had to medically retire due to a blood disease that I found out during my freshman year. But when I finally retired, not only was it extremely devastating to me because I had lost my entire identity as a person, because my whole life up until then had been soccer.
And as you could just see there, like, the pain on her face, like, just let alone like the whole situation. She basically had to leave because of medical issues, like, after working her entire life for that. She had to leave for that. And the fact that you basically paid your way into a position that was just taken away from someone else. Like, just think about the person that was next in line behind you. Like, they were pushed out of the way after spending their entire life dedicated to that. Their dreams were crushed. Everything was crushed. Their motivation was probably destroyed. They probably didn't know what they wanted to do in life anymore, since that was their one goal. That was the goal they were going for, and you took it away. Because obviously there is a certain amount of people they can let into like these schools, colleges, and all that. So if you wanted to go in yourself, like, the amount of disrespect towards the people that actually spend all that time is just horrible.
England is my city.
England is not a city.
I know, that's why it's so iconic on YouTube. Well, it's not iconic at all. It's just really dumb.
What was the word?
The line is England is my city. I was going to ask if you knew that was from, but I knew you would never know what that was from.
I don't know what England. If you would have said England is my city, I would say, why did I pay all this money for your education?
We're going to leave it at that.
I mean, that's just a bit of a meme, isn't it? She sort of just exposed herself ages ago. But anyway, guys, I think I'm going to end it there. A bit more of a serious topic. I will go back into more light-hearted videos after today and see if I can continue doing that, since that's what I enjoy most. But this topic just, like, sort of hit home with me, like, the fact that I dedicate a lot of my time to, like, what I want to do, which is basically YouTube and, like, video editing, and, like, the fact that sometimes it just doesn't work out. Maybe it will, maybe it won't, but, like, the fact you've taken away opportunities from people that have worked their life off just with a bit of money is just so horrible. Please don't go ahead and send hate towards her. Like, obviously the whole situation's being handled. Now, guys, if you take anything away from this video, make sure, 1, you're born into a loaded family. 2, anything you don't want to do, you just don't try and do. 3, with the stuff you don't want to do, use your parents' wealth and money to get your way through the line above everyone else that's working really hard. 4, if you go to college, make sure you go for the parties and the football games. But now, all jokes aside, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you see my future videos, and peace out.